Top 10 Best Hiking Shoes for Men. Review. Salomon X Ultra 3 GTX Men's Hiking Boots, Best Overall Hiking Shoe. The Salomon X Ultra 3 is our top lightweight hiking shoe, combining a feathery feel with impressive on-trail performance. The shoe is competitively light at 1 pound 10 ounces for a men's size 9. The tread design offers impressive grip in just about all conditions, and the stable chassis and cushioned interior are great for long trail days. All told, we highly recommend the X Ultra for day hikes, quick summits, and even lightweight backpacking. The single-pull laces are fast to use and provide a secure fit. You don't sacrifice protection, like with a trail runner. Salomon includes a substantial toe cap and enough cushioning underfoot for hauling a pack. We found the fit runs narrow in the toe box, but GTX version is offered in wide sizes. Tack on the non-waterproof Aero model, and the X Ultra 3 stands out as the best all-around hiking shoe line on the market. Pros: great mix of lightness and versatility. Aggressive traction, great on-trail performance. Well-made and durable. Great water resistance. Cons: average ankle protection. Quickless system could be not for everyone. Merrell Moab 2 Ventilator Best Budget Hiking Shoe. There is a lot to like about Merrell's flagship Moab 2. What has made this shoe so popular over the years? A lightweight but planted feel, a comfortable fit, and an attractive price point. Merrell updated the Moab a couple of years ago, including a more durable upper and greater cushioning in the heel of the footbed, but the formula largely remains the same. For day hikers sticking to established trails, the Moab 2 is a great value. In terms of downsides, on rocky and muddy trails, we found that traction and stability fall short of a performance shoe like the Salomon X Ultra 3 above. And, despite a competitive 1 pound 15 ounce weight for a pair, the shoe feels a little slow and cumbersome compared with some lighter models. But these are small complaints about an otherwise fantastic shoe, and we highly recommend the Moab 2 for day hikes and lightweight backpacking. Keep in mind that we included the non-waterproof vent here, but Merrell also makes a waterproof version that costs $125 and weighs slightly more, at 2 pounds 1 ounce per pair. Pros: cushioned and out-of-box comfort. Great grip and breathable. Good fit for wide fit. Great price. Cons: not waterproof, not enough support for long or heavy backpacking trips. Hoka 1-1 Speedgoat 4 Best Cushioned Hiking Shoe. Hoka 1-1 used to be a niche brand for runners, but that has changed dramatically over the past few years, and the brand is now a go-to option for hikers. With thick cushioning and a lightweight build, the Hoka Speedgoat 4 is the most comfortable trail shoe we've ever worn. The sole is surprisingly grippy, and we have few complaints about on-trail performance. What are the shortcomings of the Hoka Speedgoat 4? We have been surprised at how quickly they wear down, and the sole in particular. When standing at our local running store recently, a gentleman in front of us was buying new Hokas and said, "I absolutely love these shoes, but I'm bummed by how quickly they pack out." Which sums up our experiences as well. While the performance is superb on established trails, we took them scrambling over steep terrain and realized the limitations. As a trail running shoe, the Speedgoat is light on protection around the foot, and the stability can waver when really put to the test. But again, if you hike or run mostly on established trails, you simply won't find a more comfortable shoe for the job. Pros: can handle great range of trail, from moderate to technical. Superior grip and well-balanced cushioning. Excellent toe bumper. Cons: unfortunately, they wear down quicker than we would like. While it can handle flat trails, it may be too bulky for that use. Ultra Lone Peak 4.5 Men's Trail Running Shoe. Best ultralight shoe for thru hiking. Running-centric brand Ultra is an uber-popular option for thru hikers and minimalists, with a strong lineup of heavily cushioned, yet lightweight shoes. Their flagship trail runner is the Lone Peak, and for fall of 2019 Ultra released the 4.5. Changes include an upgraded midsole and simplified upper and lacing system, but the formula largely remains the same. In use we've found that the Lone Peak is decently tough, provides solid traction, and the thick cushioning isolates you from harsh impacts underfoot. Given its low weight, of just 5 ounces per pair, the Lone Peak is a consistent favorite on the AT and PCT. There are a few important things to keep in mind when choosing a trail running shoe, like the Ultra Lone Peak, for hiking. First, you get less protection at the toe and along the sides of the foot than the more hiking-centric shoes on this list. Second, this is more than a traditional hiker, and won't be as comfortable on steep climbs and over rocky terrain. Third, the Lone Peak has a wide fit, particularly in the toe box. If you have narrow feet, we recommend looking for a different trail runner, such as the Hoka 1-1 Speedgoat below. Pros: super light, but with zero drop, protective underfoot, and stable. Cons: not very protective, and the wide fit isn't ideal for difficult terrain. Heavy, tight in the midfoot, badly rubbing. La Sportiva TX4, best hiking shoe for off-trail scrambling. The La Sportiva TX4 certainly isn't a traditional pick, but we love this shoe. It's built as an approach shoe, which means that it's grippy and tough for long hikes to climbing objectives or traveling over steep, rocky terrain. The Vibram full rubber rand and smooth area of sticky rubber under the toe make it a great option for scrambling, smearing, and edging on rock. But what we have been impressed with most is its versatility. The TX4 does equally well moving fast on the trail, with its light and moderately flexible construction. We even like it for everyday due to the high levels of comfort and attractive design. As with most approach shoes, the La Sportiva TX4 does have limitations. The dotty tread grips exceptionally well on wet and dry rock, and even impressed us with traction on snow, but it will fall short of a true hiking shoe in dirt and mud. Further, some, mostly those of the fast and light variety, might find that the stiffer sole feels clunky and inflexible. But overall, don't be dissuaded by the approach shoe label. The TX4 is a worthy companion for long days on the trail. And keep in mind that La Sportiva does make this shoe in a number of versions, including X3, more breathability, up to the burly TXS, a full-on hiking boot. Pros: approach shoe grip with hiking shoe comfort and weight, awesome balance of hiking and climbing abilities, great support. Cons: leather upper limits breathability and Salomon Xrays GTX, best of the rest. Salomon has attempted light and flexible hikers in the past with mixed results, but we think they have a real winner with the Xrays line. We tested the low-top shoe on multiple backpacking trips in Patagonia and concluded it's a true standout in terms of comfort. The cushioning underfoot nicely balances plushness and protection for high mileage days. There's a generous amount of padding around the collar, and the interior is smooth and soft. And, for those who have had issues squeezing into Salomon shoes in the past, including the narrow X Ultra 3 above, the Xrays has an average fit, with plenty of room in the toe box. At 1 pound 7.6 ounces, for the Gore-Tex version, the Xrays has the look, performance, and feel of a trail running shoe. That said, Salomon has done a nice job in reinforcing the upper material and beefing up the heel for a step up in durability and support compared with the Ultra Lone Peak 4.5 above, and it's still quite a bit more flexible than the X Ultra 3. Our only real complaint with the shoe relates to its traction over wet rock, where it was surprisingly slippery and hard to trust. Despite this, the Xrays should be a top candidate for everything from short day hikes to backpacking. Pros: excellent cushioning and comfort in a lightweight and flexible package. Great water resistance and versatile. Cons: disappointing traction in wet conditions. Danner Trail 2650. Danner is best known for its work boots, but the longtime footwear brand has made a nice transition to hikers of late. The Trail 2650 has a lot going for it. It's comfortable right out of the box, grippy with a Vibram outsole, and impressively light at 1 pound 8 ounces per pair. And this shoe manages to do what most hiking shoes don't: look good in the process. All in all, we're impressed with the direction that Danner is headed, and the Trail 2650 is one of the more versatile options on this list. The version of the Trail 2650 included here isn't waterproof, but Danner also makes a GTX version for $170 and 1 pound 11 ounces per pair, along with a mid GTX for those who want more ankle support. Our only real gripe with this shoe line is the rather massive piece of rubber on the heel that seems to go above and beyond the necessary levels of protection, and adds a bit of weight that won't help you much on the trail. But that's a small complaint about an otherwise comfortable and modern lightweight hiking shoe. Pros: very comfortable and grippy. Relatively lightweight. Breathable, avoiding sweaty, uncomfortable feet when hiking. Provide good arch support. Look good, especially for a hiking shoe, and for use around town. Cons: the large and unnecessary piece of rubber on the heel. Keen, men's Targhee, low-vent hiking shoe. Like Merrell's Moab, the Targhee is Keen's signature everyday hiker. Updated a couple years ago, the changes weren't groundbreaking, but did a nice job at modernizing the classic design. Most importantly, the super wide footbed of the previous model has been trimmed down slightly to give the shoe a slightly less sloppy feel over rocky terrain. The Targhee low vent still won't be confused with an aggressive model like the Salomon X Ultra 3 above, but its tough leather construction, reasonable weight, and well-cushioned interior make it a great casual hiking shoe. Among day hiking options, the Keen Targhee Low and Merrell Moab 2 are two of the most popular on the market. Both are very comfortable right out of the box, offer plenty of support and traction for non-technical trails, and can even do the trick on shorter backpacking trips. The Targhee's nubuck leather upper is a little more durable than the mesh used on the Moab, but the Keen isn't as good of a value at $130. That price difference and the wide fit are what push it slightly down our list, but you can't go wrong with either model. Pros: a nice update that modernizes the classic Targhee design. Very rugged and durable. Reasonably priced. Cons: a little on the narrow side. A bit pricier than the Merrell Moab, above without enough to show for it. Arcteryx Arios GTX, men's hiking shoe. Arcteryx has been experimenting with footwear for years, from the Boar 2 hiking boots to the Northern Trail runners. But until last year, the legendary Canadian brand had yet to release a true hiking shoe. Enter the Arios FL, which is super light, at 0.5 pounds for the pair, waterproof, with a Gore-Tex membrane, and tough, with a burly toe cap, and a large swath of TPU around the bottom portion of the shoe. All told, the Arios likely is lighter than your day hiker, more protective than your trail runner, and more comfortable than your approach shoe. It's our favorite pair of Arcteryx hiking footwear to date. In terms of performance, we recently took the Arios FL on the multi-day Escalante route through the Grand Canyon, which included off-trail scrambling with a loaded pack. The shoe felt a bit stiff at first, particularly under the heel, but it broke in nicely, being comfortable during long days on the trail. It also was light on ankle support in a couple of spots, but still did a great job covering ground over a variety of tough terrain. Overall, we came away impressed. The Arios is an excellent lightweight shoe for day hiking, and likely will be a favorite among the minimalist pack. For more ankle support, Arcteryx also makes an Arios mid, 1 pound 10 ounces and $185. Pros: light, tough, and extremely well-built shoe. Cons: pricey, and a bit stiffer than some more heavily cushioned. OBS, Sawtooth 2, men's, low hiking shoe. Based in Montana, in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, it shouldn't come as a surprise that OBS footwear is noted for its stability and protection. Their popular Sawtooth 2 Low, updated last year, and also offered in a mid-height boot, features a sturdy build that is a nice option for folks looking to upgrade in stiffness and support from their Merrell Moabs. The shoe's proprietary heel counter holds its shape well and provides a steady feel over uneven terrain. In addition, you get a comfortable, all-around fit, with plenty of room in the toe box, and good arch and heel support, thanks to OBS's sculpted fit insole. Where the Sawtooth comes up short is among the fast hiking crowd. If you like to cover serious ground and want a light and flexible shoe, we recommend an alternative like the Salomon Xrays or Danner's Trail 2650 above. Even the Moab is nimbler on the trail. And for those considering the waterproof, be-dry version of the Sawtooth, we found that it runs very warm and had us overheating when backpacking, even in moderate temperatures. As such, we prefer the non-waterproof model, which also happens to save you $30 in the process. Pros: sturdy, and quite comfortable. Inexpensive, and great looking. Cons: a little slow, and ungainly in this crowd.